morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up in the morning, y'all. Only I'm just saying show with the Algiers diamond. She'll start your day for sure in the morning, y'all. Only I'm just saying show with the Algiers diamond. She'll start your day for sure. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just saying show.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Come on, swipe and invite. Swipe and invite. Swipe and invite. Come on, swipe and invite. Come on. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Good morning. Come on. It's Friday. Give me some showtime. Give me some shoulder. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Come on, share and invite. Come on. Come on. I get the. Oh, come on, DJ. Come on. Yes, DJ. It's Friday. Oh, I can't sit down on that. Come on. Come on. Hey, that's my joint right there. Oh, y'all see that little bop right there? Y'all see that little bop with the hip? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay, let me get my life. That's my joint right there. Oh, that's my joint right there. What's my name? Algiers Diamond, and today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021. And this is I'm Just Saying. And I'm just saying good morning to y'all. Listen, I don't want myself out again. I might have been dancing before I came on. Trey, I am hype. I'm always hype. What's up, Tesha? I see you all on here. What's up, Abby Renee? I see y'all logging in. Listen, that's my joint right there. Hold up. Come on, this DJ beat this mix is crazy. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Now, bop, 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 bop. Ooh, yes. Tap that screen. Come on, share and invite. Come on, share and invite. Oh, I know he didn't. Oh, I know you didn't, DJ. I know you didn't. I know he didn't. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm done. It's over with. I'm done. I promise. I am not dancing no more this morning. Good morning, street. I see y'all logging in. I see each and every one of y'all. Yo, it was last night. Last night was the versus battle between Jennifer Lopez's voiceover and Keisha Cole. We should call her Keisha Jackson. uh, Keisha was so late. I didn't. Okay, y'all about to take away my little black card on this Good Friday. Hey, Crystal, y'all about to take away my black card because Broadway. The first four songs that they played, the first two Ashanti songs, then the first two Keisha. I had never heard in my entire life. I was like, what is that? So, I was. Then Keisha was worried about her breastises. Baby, listen. So her breastises was sitting up. They was sitting up as much as you can make a woman breastises sit up. They was kind of up in her neck, and she was worried about showing some off. She should have. It would have made it more interesting because I was bored in Ashanti holding her ear like Mariah Carey, just holding her ear. I, I think she had to give herself like a memory, like riding on the bike. She had to get back on that bike to singing, but she shouldn't have because she was just singing on what was that Wednesday at the inauguration for J Lo. I heard that she was underneath Lady Gaga's outfit, singing from underneath there. That's what I heard. She, it was yo. That was the most boring verses. The most boring verses. But Patti LaBelle one was so much better, and that was the old ladies. You know that they why is versus so ghetto right now? Why were they sponsored by Doritos and Ciroc? This we is this a point in time where we should just stop the versus battle? It was so fun at the very beginning, and now combined between Ashanti and Keisha are exactly four hits combined in combination. And Keisha couldn't sing her own. She couldn't even remember her lyrics to her own songs. And then she pulled the dude on to sing with her because he knew the lyrics to the song better than she did. She was like, Love, never knew what I was missing. But I knew once we start kissing, I find. You know how she did that. I can't even do it because it is so reckless. Anyway, at this point, Natasha said she was in Nancy's office. I don't know what was going on with that versus battle, but it was absolutely boring. It was. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Hey, I hope you slept well because I prayed for you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to y'all. Good morning to Tiffany. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning to Crystal. Good morning to Mo. I hope you slept well, babe. That's street in the house, cause I prayed for you, Blake. Good morning to Richard. Good morning, Tasha, and all the other people who are logging in. Y'all need to tap the screen so I can see you, so I can read your name. If you just want that shout out, hit that share button so others can join in on this live right now. I'm excited because I do have a special guest, and her name is Miss Catherine Maloney, and she will be on in just a few after I do these birthdays. And y'all know what it is. Y'all want to shout out your little funky zodiac sign. It's y'all time to go ahead on and try and do that and make me feel some kind of way because none of y'all listen to instructions. The instructions is to shout out the number one zodiac sign, and none of y'all listen. All of y'all be putting up stuff that don't make no sense. And I've told y'all, it's like y'all don't listen to me. It's like everything that I say, y'all hard headed. And hard heads make a soft behind. That's what my daddy told me. My daddy said hard heads make a soft behind. Jaleesa Renee is celebrating her birthday on today. Isaac Palmer is also celebrating. Donika Payne is also celebrating. Renee Green, Kyle Neely, Nikki Barnes, William Sharp. Oh, I gotta put something on Williams' page. Jacita Francis, Barbara Thomas Williams, Skinny Mooney, my girl, is celebrating her birthday. Terry Harris, Travis Taylor, Xerxes Arima, Melissa Thompson, that's my cousin. Coleman Rowe, Michelle Johns, that's my cousin. Lynette Carolyn Adams, you're my sister. Celebrating birthdays on today. So, happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to them. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to them. Now, what's that number one zodiac sign? Still not charged. Okay, it's your turn. I said, what's that number one zodiac sign? Y'all supposed to repeat while y'all watching and tapping the screen and say, it's yours, Algiers. That's how it's supposed to go. Y'all supposed to say, it's yours. So while I'm saying it's not yours, you supposed to be saying, it's yours, Algiers. So we're going to do this and we're going to do it right. Is it Aries? No. What about Taurus? No. What about Gemini? No. What about Leo? No, not them. Them Cancers. No, not them. Them Virgos. No, not them. Them Scorpios. No, not them. Sagittarius. No, not them. Aquarius. No, not them. Them Capricorns. No, them Pisces. No, not them. What is it? Go Libra. Go Libra. Go. It's a celebration of me every day. All the Libras. Tasha's a Libra. Go, Melly Mel on here. And then Tiffany on here talking about Gemini. Gemini. And she and Tiffany, you start stuff. You wake up in your Michael Jackson every morning. You want to be starting something. All on all of my posts. You had to argue with that lady on my posts. I saw you yesterday, gave me my entire life. I was like, she's arguing with a medical professional. She don't even know who Tiffany is. You still not the number one zodiac sign. Libra. Thank you, Crystal. Look at Crystal Harmon on here. No, Trinice, it's not Capricorn, cousin. I need you to get your life, packed it up, put it in your chest, and then run into the D line and get ran up over. Just get ran over because you putting that trash up on my screen. Pam says, I love Libra. You better love Libras. You better love me, Pam. Cousin Pam, the elder mother around here, having babies after 40. Woo! They say babies are a blessing at any time, but I'm telling you, after 40, your knees, your back, and all that stuff be hurting, girl. When you be running around after that baby, Lord have mercy. It's gonna get your life together. She gonna get you right. You gonna be so tired by the time she's 12 years old. You'll be like, girl, just go do whatever you want to do. You and Ishmael gonna have a time on your hands with that little bitty thing. Melly Mel said Aquarians over. First of all, Mel, nobody has ever, ever in life represented Aquarius. Like they don't even shout that out. They usually are very, very quiet when they're Aquarians. That's all I gotta say. Pam said I was 39. Boom. Let me move on because it is time for the spill because I have a very special guest, Miss Catherine Maloney, who will be on here for the spill. Yes. Get ready, baby. Time for the spill now. Let's call this time exactly what it. Just get the spill and don't you to the side. Sit yourself down in your house and realize. And while you're watching, get ready, baby. Let's call this time exactly what it. What a spill, what a spill, what a spill. What a spill, what a spill, what a spill. What's the spill? What's the deal? What's the dealio? What's happening? What's going on? What's the word, bird? What it is in the streets? What's the 411 Mary J. Blige? What's the spill? Well, the spill is I'm having special guest Catherine Maloney. Now, you guys have heard me talk about being on Fly TV with Griffin Icon Entertainment. Well, this is the woman that I owe all of that to Miss Catherine Maloney. Let me put her microphone up on this joint so y'all can hear her and y'all can see her coming up on this thing. Hey, Catherine.
Good morning. How are you?
I am wonderful. How you doing, Sugar Booger?
I'm so great. And I have to tell you, I agree that Libra is the best sign because my daughter Kayla is a Libra. And
Okay.
they say that the Libra babies are the most intelligent because they have the most sun exposure in the womb.
Wow.
So I don't know, but that's what I read, and she's awesome. So I have no doubts that it is the best, even though I'm a Pisces. So I'm real emotional.
You see, I'm trying to get some tears. Wipe just a little bit of tears. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, I love you
I
so much more. Oh
I
gosh.
love you so much more. And I am so glad that you're on Griffin Icon. When we met, it was before the election,
Yeah.
and we had so much fun. We recorded 2 shows, and I was like, this is my sister from another mister. For
Yeah.
sure. We are cut from the same cloth. You know, we're two badass chicks that just want to get shit done.
Get it all done, getting it all done while we are expanding our territories as comedians. You are a comedian down in Florida. Guys, Catherine is in Orlando, actually. She's down deep,
Um,
Tampa. Where
yeah,
you at?
I'm Tampa, but I'm very close to Orlando because I'm a
Yeah,
little bit north of Tampa. But yep,
it's all the
and
same.
it's
It's
all the
Florida.
it's Florida. It's all a swamp. But half the creatures have gone back under their rocks, so it's starting to become a little bit nicer here.
So what? So first of all, Catherine, you live in the place where all white people go to retire, so you don't have to
Not
move.
only not only do the old people come here to retire, but because of the last 4 years, Florida has become the cesspool of just all the all the shit stuff I left in New York and other places where I was like, I don't like all this negativity or whatever. Now they're all coming here. So,
Right.
but they're quiet. They're very quiet now. I don't see any bumper stickers. I don't see any flags. I don't see any hats. I don't see any of it. So I'm happy. Just
I,
not to say that it's not existing. It was just in our faces constantly.
look, I'm tickled and I'm laughing because about what I'm about to ask you. All right,
Okay.
I'm about to tell you something and ask you if you know anything
Okay.
about it. So, um, I visit Florida a lot. My husband's from Florida. My father's side is from Florida, Miami, Florida, Wildwood area, Jacksonville, all that stuff. And so we were in Orlando. Well, we were in Wildwood and we went to get a hotel room and we got a hotel room. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we saw some old people like leaving out of the hotel and they were dressed up real nice. And I'm like, oh wow, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. What are they going? And so the receptionist, she says, you ever heard of a fishbowl party? Have you ever heard of a fishbowl party?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I will say that I say this on stage. Florida is the swing state, and not just for voting. They will
Okay.
bang all the neighbors. So yes, a fishbowl party. I've never attended a fishbowl party because Algiers, I am very territorial with my men.
You better
I
be.
I am very territorial. I'm very, very, very like I'm not a sharer. Let's just put it that way. But I do have 2 groups of fishbowl party participants
Oh wow.
that support me and come out to all my shows. but they know that they call me vanilla, and it's not because I'm white. It's because I'm boring. I don't want to like, bang like 10 guys and their wives at the same time. So I'm vanilla and I'm happy with it. I'm that good quality vanilla with the vanilla bean, speckles in it.
Wait.
I'm not the fucking big tub that you used to get when like class parties when you're fucking like scooping it out. I'm the good shit. But yeah, so you heard something about a fishbowl party?
Yes. So this is the thing. They call you boring because you like to be STD free. Is that what it is? Because from what I am hearing, Tiffany, since Tiffany is paying a lot of attention and she needs to Google fishbowl party. Fishbowl parties is when they have this big bowl or maybe a fish bowl usually. And when you enter into the party, you throw your keys, your hotel room key inside of the fish bowl when you enter, and then you leave and you pick up a set of keys that may not be yours, and you spend the night with whomever's keys you pick. You show up to that hotel room, and usually it's elders. And I'm not talking about elders like of 40s or 50s. We're talking about these uh elders, huh, Catherine? These
Late
are
in life, uh it's like they've all okay. The Villages in Florida is very well known. It's a retirement community, and they are very well known as being fishbowl parties,
yes,
like daily. And they actually carry around their STD cards to show the other. I'm talking about senior citizens. I'm talking about they get a check from the government. They are on Plan D. This is like these motherfuckers have like grandchildren and great grandchildren, and they just have entered this weird realm. I guess but you have to understand too. Like, think about that age bracket. That's the Woodstock
yes,
age bracket. That's the free love, bra off, popping acid. So, I mean, it's kind of nice they created their own little place, but STDs are rampant. They are rampant in those
yes,
places.
just
And
nasty.
and and it's like I watched something and like some guy was like, he was a good looking on the younger scale. He never had to make a meal. They would make him, women would just stop by every night with wine and food and just trying to get laid. So it's like their version of online dating, I guess.
What
They're
in the
old school.
capacity?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like their Tinder or Plenty of Fish, but it takes a village to satisfy those women, I guess, is what it
It's
really boils down to.
wild. And
Hmm.
the crazy part was she was dressed so pretty and he was, all dressed up. And I'm thinking they're going to, an event or something like that. I'm like, what
Hmm.
clubs do y'all have open? And she said it's a fishbowl party. Tiffany, on my underneath the comment section says, sounds very ballsy. Oh, trust me, those old men have balls. They're saggy and they're big. Let me move on. Since this is a Friday, and I'm very free spirited on a Friday, and this is only my second week back. I have a question for you, and I would another question for you, and I would like you to answer this. I'm going to show you a video, and I want you to explain this to me. This is um, probably, I don't know, y'all might be related or something. I'm not sure, but hold up. Hold up. Oh god damn it. Where's my
So
video, Jesus? See, this
it's
is the
okay.
thing.
It's okay. So this video is either a variation of me or somebody that I definitely am related to. Is that
Uh
what we're thinking?
it
I'll be the okay, here it is.
no. Okay,
Okay.
here's the video.
Favorite whenever I was growing up. Oh man, yeah. Scrape that
Catherine,
out of there.
Yeah.
Really want
pay
to
attention
layer it
because
out
I'm
really, really
confused.
good. Put the meatballs. Sometimes they all go to one side. You want to spread them out as much as you can. Just get them nice and spread it out there. And then you want to take your Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its is a really big must whenever you do the SpaghettiO pie. You just want to sprinkle a generous amount because they're gonna get a little soggy. So you want to kind of make them, let's just not be scared of it. Get them in there, get them good and stirred up in there. And them SpaghettiOs gives it that good cheese flavor.
Mm.
Gives it a crunch too. So we're done with that. And then you just want to kind of take your butter. Butter is a big must. Like if you're gonna do this, butter is something that you definitely gotta have. All right. Take the butter, put it over here on the bread. Big strips of butter. You got to really, really get that in
Okay.
there. Big strips of butter. Put that on all over that bread. Oh yeah. Let's get that on and cracking. Alright, let's kind of mush it with your arm. Kind of like a... put that one back there. Put that bread, you just want to kind of mush it with your arm. Roll it real good. It's really good if you have big arms. Having big arms is definitely a plus whenever you're making this SpaghettiO pie, because you want the bread to be really flat. Then you want to cut the crust off. See, kids don't like crust. That's the thing that kids don't like. They don't really like crust.
You
So
don't
you really
like
want
crust
to take that crust and just cut that crust all the
God,
way off of there.
my face is
you,
horrified
I saw it. I had to put it on the screen. Girl,
because because the thing is like this is why I have trust issues. This is one of the reasons why I have trust issues because you go to people's parties or you have like a potluck at work and like this guy is rolling his can I curse? Are
with
you
his
good?
what?
With his arm. With his arm. And sir, just because you have big arms does not mean that you can cut butter. Sir, this is disgusting. Oh my God. This is like if if, if Food Network was like, we're going to the nearest Alabama or Florida trailer park and we're giving them 5 minutes to make us something from what they have inside their home.
Right?
Do not eat this shit. This is disgusting. Oh my gosh. I would,
Ca-
I,
Catherine, I was like, first of all, how is all of this? Uh, he said this is what his grandmother used to make. Sir, those are SpaghettiOs.
yeah.
They said it was a SpaghettiOs pie. Have you heard of that before?
No, 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 no. See,
Okay.
see, I'm from Queens, New York. I went
Okay.
to high school out in Brooklyn. I went to school upstate. I went to SUNY Cortland. Uh, so yeah, I'm and I live in Florida, but I don't participate in the Florida trashy lifestyle, as best as possible. And this is like right out of the book. Like the DMV down here does these the people that work there, they give the recipes and they put it in a book and they sell it.
Right.
And this is like one of those recipes.
Wow.
This is yeah. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Only on these videos because he was the second person to do this. And I was just really befuddled and I felt I needed to call on a sister and
Yeah.
ask you what the heck is going on with white people. You know,
Yeah, no, seriously. No, seriously. We are in 2021 and I think that we can really look back on this year and go, what is wrong with you? We should just have a whole show dedicated to what the hell was wrong with you? Because no one if he is serving that pie to his children, I think that social services might want to step in because that shit is inedible. That was just all garbage. It was like garbage, canned foods, and then you don't want to, you don't want to miss out on all that butter. What was he gonna do with the sandwiches? Was he gonna
so
make
he
the
put
sandwich?
no, he put the sandwiches on top of the
No,
pie
no,
to
like
make
a
it a crust.
crust.
Yes, that's what
Oh
it was.
no! What
But
in the?
it got worse. So he took brown sugar and then he put the brown sugar on top of the bread because he said it gave it took the taste level to another place because it had the salt and the sweet.
All right, he's just he. How high was he when he came up with it? How high was his grandma when she came up with this recipe? Because there's no way that you would want cinnamon and sugar toast baked on the whole thing sounds like
It
it
was
sounds like
horrible.
like an April Fool's joke. Like your
I
kids
tried.
wake up and they think they're gonna get this like delicious cinnamon sugar pie, and then it's fucking spaghettios and Cheez-Its. Oh Lord, that I have never seen anything like that in my entire life. And I'm a cook. Do you like to cook? Do you
I love
enjoy?
to cook. I love to cook. I enjoy cooking. You know, I'm from New Orleans, so cooking for me is a big deal. My brother was a chef. My sister was a chef. My nephew was a chef. My daughter wants to be a chef. I got, my mom is one of the best cooks in the entire world. We had people coming from all parts of the world to come to our house um, for my mother's cooking. So I come from a family of cooks. So when I see something like that, I'm always very, uh, very confused. And so, I trust you. So I trust that you will say that's some BS. We didn't grow up like that. My grandma could cook. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, no, that's like insane. And you know what it is? That's why I asked if you're a cook, and because I cook with love. Every single thing that I make, like if someone comes over my house and I just make a sandwich, they'll eat that sandwich. They'll go, "Wow, this is a really good sandwich," and it's just like simple. But
yes,
I think it's when you cook, I put the intention that this is going to be the best whatever I'm preparing that the person's going to enjoy.
yes,
So there's like a respect and there's like this like when you're a cook like you appreciate the ingredients, you
yes,
appreciate the tradition of it. You know, if you're doing another person's recipe like your aunt or your sister's recipe, you want to like show it respect.
yes.
This pile of garbage is I can tell who that pie voted for. Let's just say that
Um, so
because that's not real food.
it's
Like
not. I don't know what that was. Um, you and I are more than just comedy sisters. Um, we also share a commonality when it comes to rights and making sure that things happen as far as democratically in the country. Uh, you fought and made sure that the people in Florida that were around you went out and voted so that they could vote for our new president and vice president. And um, you're just an all around kind, smart, powerful woman. And I just wanted to tell you that because you have stood your ground despite the naysayers and despite what anybody else would have to say or want to say, especially being in that state. Listen, A
And
red state is hardest.
I'm in a red county too. Like
Oh wow.
I'm in such a red county. Not only do I do trivia and I have my show on Fly TV, but I also I do comedy and stuff. But one of my trivia and comedy gigs, like I lost it because I would say a couple weeks before, maybe it was a couple of months before the election, the venue and the restaurant that I was at, they posted on social media that no Democrats or liberals were no longer welcome in their place of business or in their home.
Wait, I
So
know
I
you lying.
so I lost like $900 a month income during the pandemic when everything is shut down. So you know, I've always been political. I've always been an activist. I've always felt like if you are passionate about something, you need to be a part of the change. You need to stand up and say, no, this is wrong and it is going to change. And I have to tell you that I probably went to like 1,200 homes canvassing Tampa. And I was so happy, you know, to do it because I just said I will run through a wall for whoever's running against the old guy. We're just
Yeah.
gonna say the last guy.
I felt the
But
same.
yeah, but it was like on the day, yes, on the inauguration. I mean, I don't know about you, but I literally held my breath until the moment that they did and they did it 10 minutes early because I
It
think the
did.
country was like, just do it already. You know, like the other guy left the office, like just get him in. But I held my breath for it, and I had tears in my eyes for Harris. We finally have a female.
Yes. A woman.
We
Yeah.
finally have a woman of color. We finally have a woman that's, you know, that's Asian. Like we have all these. The future to me is so bright. We are
Yeah.
going to pick up right where we left off after the one before the last. Let's say Obama. Obama's they just got so much done and they prepared so much at the end. And I think just like a lot of hate and spite and stubbornness really brought us down these last 4 years. I mean, I feel like we all got out of a bad relationship.
Did you see
um
Fauci?
yes, I love
Did he
him.
look differently? He was so
He's
excited. He
happy.
said, I feel great. I can speak now. I feel like I can, I'm not under distress. I'm like, golly, we could tell and we could see it before, but now totally different. Like total um changes in everybody's attitudes. It
Yeah,
just feels like
it's
a breath of fresh
lighter.
air.
It's
Yeah.
lighter, you know,
Yes.
to see and you know, let's not discount the first lady, Dr. Jill Biden, you know, like and the first gentleman. I mean, we have a really solid group of people that are now gonna, you know, they're gonna mess, you know, but at the same time they're gonna come in with action and get us back on track, and then it'll just be, I mean, I just figure that this was the one thing. This was the one thing that had to happen. We needed this change in order to go back, because the number one thing that I heard while I was canvassing was that everybody, no matter how old, no matter what their male, female, you know, old, young, everybody said to me, I am over all of the hate.
Yes.
I am over all of the racial tension. I can't deal with it anymore. We were in an abusive relationship with
Yeah.
someone that was very important.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
scary, you know. So
Yeah.
now that we got Joe in, um, I just figured Michelle and Barack are just going to move in for like the first couple of months, you know, just to get them acclimated and have some fun sleepovers, you know. And it's just so nice to see a first family that has pets, and they care
Again,
about people. I mean, there's just like little things that we're like, oh my God, this is awesome. And it's
just
like
a
the
little
bare
bit
minimum.
relatable. But I
Mhm.
also think that um, we should definitely have term limits on those senators and congressmen and things like that. Listen, if it takes uh, a parent, if you are parenting and your child is underneath you from 1 to 18 years, maybe anything past that 18-year point, you got to go, because Joe has been in before I was born. This man has been. And again, it it's like, can we have some limits though? Because
We should.
we know
We
what it's
should.
like talking to our parents and our grandparents.
Mhm. Yeah. And I come from, not only do I live in a really red state, but I mean, there it's not exclusive, but my little town in Queens, they disappointed me a lot with their reactions over the last 4 years. And it just, but you know what? At the end of the day, like, wouldn't you rather know who someone really is
Yes.
than some bullshit facade that they want to like gloss over? Like, I'm a real person. I want to know who you are. Like, I want to get to know you. I want to know what makes you laugh, what gets you going. Like, that's just the way I am. So when
Yes.
I meet somebody that's like, nah, it's not that big of a deal, it doesn't affect me, I think, well, how lucky you must be that you can just sit back and say, I'm good, because I've
Right.
never felt that. I've never felt that in my life. And whether it's because, you know, how I grew up or whatever, I grew up very, 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 very poor. I mean, I lived in a basement apartment with exposed pipes, roaches everywhere. Our apartment building was called the Roach Motel. It was disgusting. My refrigerator had roaches in it. I grew up like that, but then I went to the most expensive and prestigious K through 8. So, you know, I'm in my Catholic uniform, and when you're in uniform, you're all equal. But I
Yeah.
remember distinctively, because I have friends of mine that their dads own Ferrari fucking dealerships,
Right.
and and they had like buku bucks, and like, you know, as long as we were in uniform, we were cool. But on the dress down days, I would literally tell my mom I'm not going because I
Yeah.
had nothing. I had nothing. I had rags. And my mother would say to me, well, if you want nicer clothes, then you can go to public school. But then she would tell me, if you go to public school, they're gonna fucking kill you because you got a mouth on you. And I just laugh because I'm like, because I'm opinionated and I'm passionate about shit, like it became a, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that, which I
Right.
just think is so stupid. The whole thing was just ridiculous. But because I grew up like that, like I have a connection with both, like for a lifelong connection with just being the underdog and
Right.
putting yourself in other people's shoes for
And
just
you do that so
a
well. You do that so well, and you
um,
have such a kind heart. And that's why we connected because you just felt, like, hey, we're in this
genuine.
fight together. It was truly genuine. And can you tell people about your show on Fly TV, please?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So my show is called Yo, What's Up, with me, Catherine Maloney. And right now, the 2 episodes are streaming. It's Fly TV, it's FLI.TV. And they're streaming on Roku TV, Apple TV, and also Amazon Fire Stick. And my first 2 episodes are up. The first one is with comedian and actor Mark Gregory. He may sound familiar because that's Dick Gregory's nephew.
Hmm.
And I worked with Mark so many times, and I every time he comes to Tampa, I feel like we get on the same show, and it's like a reunion because
He's sweet.
I love, yes, and I just love working with like talented comics that go up and you can tell that they've been grinding. And
Yes.
every time I see him, he's doing new material and he's slaying. And so he was my first guest. And then our friend in common, Adrian. Yeah, A-Train out of Jacksonville. Shout out to him and Tracy. But yeah, that's how we hooked up because you guys are friends, and it was right before the election, and I was exhausted.
Yeah.
I killed myself. So I have to say, on the day of the inauguration, I I felt proud of myself and all of the other people that canvassed and pushed it because, like I said when I was on the ground, this is not going to be handed to us. Like
Right.
anything that we ever really wanted in life, we
Yes.
have to fight for it, and
The
we can't back
calls.
down.
Girl, I had so many calls. I was doing so many calls and people were hanging up and doing all kinds of things, but I pushed through it. It was like, it has to be done. It just has to be done. I had my daughter making calls, I had my son making calls.
I thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you because
Yeah.
he would have tried they try to take it again. I mean, it's
He tried.
like
Do you know
they
what the
tried.
11,581 videos, I mean, votes are? Do you know where they are that he was trying to get? Just asking. No, you don't. Okay.
They don't exist, right? Is he asking for shit that doesn't matter? He thinks that he could snap his fingers because that's been his whole life. I mean, we're talking about the man that used to make his staff pay with their own money lemonade or whatever his shitty kids were making and
Yep.
take money out of their own pocket to buy it from the Trump children.
Yeah. I
Don't
mean,
give this
he
man
made
your money.
he made the
Stop
Secret
giving.
Service pay for their hotel rooms at his hotels, which was a really, really crazy. Girl, I don't even want to talk about that thing no more
No,
because
no,
he
let's go.
really gets
Let's
on my
go
nerves.
bigger and
But
better. Bigger
yes,
and
bigger
better
and better. Do you
2024.
have any shows coming up, and where can people find you? What's your social media?
Yes. So
Instagram.
all the good stuff. It's all at Maloney Comedy, and it's Maloney. It's spelled like baloney, Maloney comedy. And yeah, I've got a really because this will be like because you're in the Fly TV family now, so this is just a matter of time before you're on this one. But we got a group of us, and it's a killer lineup. We are going to be in Atlantic City for the Valentine's Day extravaganza. The
Yes.
comics include is Rudy Rush. You
Yes.
may, of course, know Rudy Rush from hosting the Apollo and everything else. The Afternoon Rush, and then we got Kenny Williams, heavy
Yes.
hitter, veteran forever, killer. Myself,
Yes,
and
you.
then talent from New York, and
Yes.
then Jay the comedian. So that's the five of us, and we'll be there from the 12th through the 15th. On my social media, there's all the information. They have like deals. So if you got like a couple that wants to go with you guys, they have a quad room deal that we're having DJs. We're having 2 R&B performances. Like it is no doubt. So let's start this year off. Let's treat your loved ones right. Treat yourself, escape, come laugh with us. It's gonna be. I know that my face is gonna hurt because especially every time I work with talent, me and him just laugh our asses off the whole time.
Yes, he's very, very funny. A great guy from New York. I'm so excited. I actually was going to come and see you, but I can't because I got booked. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing I got booked. So
You got booked. Yeah, you gotta make that money. Like
yes.
comic to comic, mom to mom, work to work. If you get a gig, you got to take that gig, especially now. So we will catch up though. We're going to be seeing each other a lot more. I know it.
Luki said that she was going to screenshot herself in Photoshop herself in this screenshot.
Lukey! And we'll do that for you because me and Lukey are most likely going to be roomies when we go. Because I said, what's the point of us getting 2 separate rooms when we know we're just going to hang out? So
Exactly.
you know what, Algiers, we gotta get like, the where we take you along and we have your picture and like all the stuff. So I gotta work on that. So
That
even though you're not with us, you're still there in spirit.
that would be wonderful. Thank you so much for being a guest on today, Catherine. You're so sweet, and
I
you're
love you.
such a funny lady, and such. You just have such a giving heart. Again, I owe you. Um, for you're the one who saw me, decided, hey, this woman deserves to be on, and that was amazing to me after only meeting you one time and then being on your show as a guest. You don't find genuine people like that, especially in the industry. You do not find people like that. They're always so competitive, and they'll say, yes, you should have a show, and then make sure that they don't share the information. They don't share your lives. They don't share, like, they'll see you working and they don't share your flyers. It's just
It's
mind-boggling to me, the way that people miss their blessings. But you are going to be blessed immensely just because you just like it,
It was a no-brainer, though. It's a no-brainer. You should have already had it. So to me, it's all about surrounding yourself with really, really strong, driven, talented people that that not only will you want to share the stage with them, but you want to hang out and have meals and have conversations with them because you connect. Like, and that's that. At the end, I just want to say, if I want everybody to start realizing our similarities, and I want people to stop focusing on the differences.
yeah,
So when I met you, I was like, done immediately. I was like, she needs to be on this because I look at what I do as a team, and I surround myself by the best of the best. And when I saw you, and this is no smoke being blown up your ass, I was like, why does she not have this? It's like here. It was like nothing to me. So, you know, and I know that with women and women too, that's also a factor. Oh, there's only just so many women. Well, that's BS. There, you know, the future is female. We know that, Algiers. So
yes, it is.
thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to see you. Have
Thank
a great
you.
gig on the Valentine's Day weekend. And
You
thank you for everybody for watching.
Thank you for being on here, girl. Love you. Much love to you. And I will be talking to you again soon. Again, guys, this is Miss Catherine Maloney. Follow her on her Instagram at Maloney Comedy. And make sure that you tell her that Algiers Diamond sent ya. Bye, girl.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too. All right, guys. That was Miss Catherine Maloney. And again, she is one of the reasons, she is the reason that I am on Fly TV, which you can find on Prime TV, which is the Amazon Fire Stick. You can find it on Apple TV. And she said another one. I don't even know what the other one is yet. That's how new I am. I only recorded my very first show on Monday, in which I'm excited about. The second show I'm going to be recording next Monday with Miss Sylvia Traymore Robinson. And I'm excited about that because I really, really look up to Miss Sylvia. She is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. She can do everybody's voice. She does these. Oh my gosh, she's absolutely amazing. So, guys, where you can find me, where you can find me here. So, Sister Sundays, January 31st, 2021 at 6 p.m. I will be hosting this show with a whole bunch of other great women. And also, the next thing you can catch me with the Anthony and the Think Tank. That'll be February 28th. Your girl, remember that you guys woke up this morning. You woke up with a purpose, walking your purpose. I should God to guide you in your purpose, and it will be perfected. If I made you laugh today, I did my job. I made you smile today, I did my job. All I'm asking that if you found something compelling or worth sharing, that you would share this broadcast out to your family and friends so that they can join in on the conversation that we just had here today on I'm Just Saying with me, your girl, Algiers Diamond. Remember to please follow me on all of my social medias. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Yes, my Instagram, it's Algiers Diamond. There's another Algiers Diamond on Instagram. Don't follow her because she be showing her booty cheeks, but y'all men be watching, so y'all might want to see that. And Algiers Diamond on YouTube, where you can watch the replays of this shows on consistent basis, and make sure that you hit that $ Algiers Diamond, which is the most important on my Cash App. Throw a little something up in there for your girl, and I will be gratefully appreciative of you. And this girl is out.